Hey, welcome to my channel. My name is Heather and this is the Fluffy Oracle. This pick a card reading is going to be all about some signs and experiences you may have before meeting the one, or what you guys would refer to as your divine masculine, divine feminine, or even your twin flame, or at least perhaps your next soulmate. So, for pile 1, we have a regular Hershey's Kiss. Pile 2, we have the dark chocolate Hershey's candy bar, and then we have another Hershey's Kiss for pile number 3. Please take as much time as you need to feel out intuitively which pile draws to you the most to get the most accurate and resonating answers for you. Timestamps will be down below in the description box as usual, as well as in the first comment for my mobile users to skip around to your card selection. So without further ado, we will go ahead and jump right in. If you need any extra time, please feel free to go ahead and pause the video now. And without further ado, I will see you at your pile. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 1, let's get into this and see what we have for you. I also have a lot more other messages over here that I will be flipping over as soon as we're done with this section. So right away, I'm really drawn to this bottom card right here called Abundance. I really feel that there's going to be a lot of overflowing transformation, which is going to be a very emotional time period for you, where you're going to be feeling very uplifted and kind of almost a little resistant to the flow though as well. But they're asking you to kind of try and have a balance between this and not kind of resist so much to going with the flow, and just kind of feel through these emotions and release them as they come up, because things are happening in this divine timing for you to come into meeting this partner for a reason. And it's also happening within moon phase cycles. So for some of you, it may be around the next full moon, or at least around a full moon cycle or a new moon cycle is what I'm getting with this for some of you. They also might have a lot of air in their chart for their zodiac sign. And I also feel like you will be getting a lot of messages during your meditations. And I feel like there's going to be times where you'll be caught off guard, and it'll almost seem like a meditation when you're kind of like when you're working or you're kind of exercising and working out. They're also asking you to be a little bit more gentle with yourself and not be so harsh and judgmental with these emotions that are coming up at that time, because they're meant for you to work through and release them. And they're also meant to give you kind of a sign of hope as well. And they also want you to know that you are deserving of this love that's coming in for you. The card reads, you, like all of God's children, deserve happiness, health, and love. So they want you to take better care of yourself. They want you to be in that kind of attitude of gratitude state of mind for an experience, and to get yourself ready and to kind of have self-love, so that way you can be more open and kind of susceptible to this new partner coming in. Because if they're your divine partner, it's going to be a mirror, and it's going to reflect everything that you still need to possibly work through. We have possess self-confidence. Ugh, I'm a little bit tired tonight. Sorry about that. They want you to take pride in yourself. They keep kind of drilling over and over this so far. And they want you to stay hopeful and optimistic about your love life. They want you to take pride in everything and kind of be more open, because this is not going to be your normal type of person. This is not going to be your normal choice. It's going to come out of the blue, but they want you to stay hopeful and optimistic about it, because it's going to be a divine and happy connection. And then we have brave and true, spirit warrior. Well, be brave and true. They want you to kind of try and stay as strong as you can through all this emotional purging, especially during the moon phases, because it's a time where it kind of it comes up to the surface and it's almost overflowing, and it can kind of be quite chaotic, and it can cause a lot of resistance as well, as what I'm getting. And then we have express your love, not only just to yourself, but when you are able to connect with this partner, finally, they want you to be able to be in that mindset of being open to expressing your love and kind of going ahead and making you know, the moves on them. Even if you're a little bit shy, they want you to kind of make an advancement towards them to get to know them and to be a little bit more open and talkative with them. We have calling in your soulmate. So with this, your spirit guides and spirit and the divine and the universe are hearing your call. They're trying to answer your call as best as they can, but they cannot answer your call and kind of help guide you two together if you're in resistance. So this is kind of like a heads up to some of you who might not really want to be in a relationship and just kind of want to remain single. For those of you watching this, whoever that resonates with. And then we have editor. You are the creator of your life. You are the creator of your divine story. You are the one who is in control of who comes into your life and who does not. You are the only one that can stand in your way, is what they mean by this card. And then we have devotion. The back of the card reads, stay connected to the divine. Pray, express your gratitude, or ask for help out loud. Make the practice of devotion a daily habit. So, make a routine out of something and kind of stick to it, to take pride in yourself with kind of taking care of yourself with meditation and kind of connecting back to yourself and seeing where your heart is and where your feelings are and kind of sorting all this out in order for you to get through it and to not be in resistance to it. And also ask yourself why you might be, so that way you can kind of bring yourself back into a harmonious balance and back into alignment, so that you are open for this divine partner to come in for you, and so that spirit can answer that call that you've been asking for. And then finally we have happy news. I have a couple more cards still too, so it doesn't end there. So happy news. With this, they're asking you to be happy now. Be in the present moment. Be aware of your surroundings. Be happy with what you have and have that attitude of gratitude and hang on to that emotion in order to help boost you and continue to kind of carry that out until your divine partner comes in. So that way it's kind of almost like your new normal when they do come in. And then we have lion-hearted with lioness. You have the strength and determination to get through this. You are absolutely beautiful and wonderful. You are a divine soul. You are a divine being, and you most definitely deserve all the love possible and the respect, and be able to be take pride in yourself. Don't let others kind of walk all over you and put you down. You deserve love just as much as the next person. And then we have gratitude. Be thankful. A grateful heart is like a magnet, drawing toward it a wealth of abundance. So with the gratitude card, like I was saying before, kind of be happy now, be grateful for what you have now, and kind of count your blessings. And then from there, it'll expand out and kind of hold on to that vibration so that it helps you to get through this resistance energies that may come up during these times of moon cycles with emotionalness. And then we have believe. When we marry intention with action, miracles happen. So when you hold on to that belief that your divine partner is coming in for you and you feel it so closely, they want you to hold on to that because they are coming in for you. It's just going to take time and patience. And then we have like attracts like. So when you're finally in that state of being in the now and being in the present, that's when it's going to happen, because you're kind of also not paying attention because you're so much concentrated on yourself and trying to kind of focus on going through the motions and not being in resistance, that it finally is going to put you in that state of allowance and acceptance in order for that divine partner to come in and kind of sweep you off your feet before you even know it. So it's going to kind of catch you off guard with this one. But this is kind of to get you prepared and give you a heads up and kind of like a little bit of a cheat sheet and some things to work on now while you're trying to call in your divine soulmate or your divine partner. Alrighty? So these are your messages. I do hope that this helped you and that you enjoyed this reading and that it resonated with you at least as much as possible, because these are a general reading. And if you would like to book a personal reading with me, that information will be down in the description box below. as well as also the affiliate links for any of these decks in case you liked any of them and would like to add them to your wonderful deck collections, or at least figure out what decks I used for this reading if you're interested. So with that, I will see you guys next reading. Know that I love you and have a blessed one. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 2, the dark chocolate Hershey's candy bar, let's get into your reading. So right before I press play, I heard a lot of prayer and preparation. So I'm not sure exactly how that's going to tie in, but we'll figure it out. So a lot of you have been going through your awakening processes and seeing all the signs and synchronicities. Those are actual signs that you are definitely coming into alignment with your soul and divine partner. It just takes a little bit of time. I feel like this partner that's coming in for you at this point is definitely for some of you a past life soulmate connection. And for some of you, it's also your divine counterpart, your divine twin flame. Some of you are already with them, so you already kind of know what you were expecting and how things have felt for you. If you guys want to share that information down below with people in the comments, please feel free to do so. We can all learn from each other. And I am all for it. So they are really kind of drilling into kind of staying in the now, staying in the present, and kind of being very centered and grounded as well during this time of transformation for you, because they want you to be able to embrace all of this change that's coming in for you, because it's what's getting you prepared and finally making that, that step journey, that last step almost for some of you into a new divine soulmate relationship. And it's what's going to help you to kind of find your bliss with this person, as well as also staying happy and present with yourself for right now. And also they're asking you to be a little bit more gentle on yourself as well with the Innocence card. I also have a lot more other cards over here, so we're going to start off with the Invoke card. The Invoke card reads, ask for a blessing. There is an endless supply of divine support awaiting your request. So your guides and angels are asking you to ask them for help, to kind of help give you that extra nudge, that little bit of guidance, that sign that you so mostly need or would like to have to help point you in the right direction, to kind of help you take those next steps on this journey. And then we have free yourself. For some of you, I feel like you are in a relationship that's kind of going nowhere, that makes you feel really trapped. And then for others of you, I feel like you've been able to finally free yourself up and get out of that trapped feeling and kind of step into your power, and also found a lot of self-love, because we have the love card coming up. It says, share your heart. To love another is the ultimate expression of grace. So being able to embrace everything that you are going through currently is what's going to put you in perfect alignment in order to be able to open up your heart and to be able to share your love and your heart and your life with this next soul partner that's coming in for you. And then we have, when darkness surrounds you, be the light. You are the light. Don't be afraid of when things get a little bit rough. Kind of step up to the plate, face your fears, is what I'm getting with this. And kind of think about what is it that's triggering you with this lesson, that's kind of throwing you off your game a little bit. Try and think about it and take a step back in order to kind of put things into perspective and to get yourself back into alignment and staying within the present in order to kind of get around this type of issue that's coming up for you. Because the longer that you stay in this negative energy, the harder it's going to be for you to get back into alignment and to continue on walking those steps and moving forward towards this next soul partner. And then we have lead by example. You know exactly what it is that you need to do, but they're asking you to kind of step up and own it. Step into your power is what I'm getting with that. And then we have birth. With this, it's a new relationship that's coming in for you, is what I'm getting for most of you. And then others, it's new ideas to kind of put you more in direct alignment with that. Kind of like more aha moments and something that's kind of going to blossom within you with this awakening process. And then we have engagement. So with this card, I feel like this connection is going to be divinely timed, and it's definitely going to be one that's going to last for either the rest of your life or at least for quite a long while, at least a few years. I'm not exactly sure. So I hear 10 for some, others I hear just a few. But this is a divine soul partner. Nonetheless, it's a soulmate energy that's coming in for you. It's someone that's here to teach you a lesson and to help you kind of along your journeys throughout this time. They're also here to support you as well. Extra help, a divine power, more magnificent than anything else that exists on the planet, is ready to support your every move. Sorry. I'm like, So know that they're here to support you. Also, your guides and angels are also there supporting you and kind of having your back, so to speak. All you have to do is ask for their help, like they had said before in the cards previous to this. And then we have gratitude. Be grateful for what you have now. Count your blessings is what I hear with this card. And kind of stay in the present moment so that you can be happy now is what they're asking you. Let go of control issues. Not everything has to be to a T in order for things to fall in line for you. That's not how it works. Sorry, hate to burst your bubble, but it's not how it works. You can ask for everything you want, but the universe is only going to give you exactly what is for your greatest and highest good, and exactly for what you have now with the like attracts like type of energy. Because that is how kind of the law of attraction works. If you focus on lack, the universe is going to give you more of lack. If you focus on gratitude and abundance and bliss and act as if you have it now, the universe is going to bless you 10 times more. Your beliefs are right for you. Whatever your opinions are, if they are different from others around you, that's okay. But know that whatever holds true for you and whatever resonates for you out of this reading is what's right for you. And those are the messages for you. Not every single little message and every single little word that I'm saying is going to, be to a tease. For some of you, yeah, sure, it's going to be right on the nose. That's great. That's awesome. But for others, I do know that not everything I say resonates with you. But look for what does. Feel it out. Kind of stay in the present moment. But do not force it to fit your situation if it's not fitting. And then we have Earth Goddess with who you are, and then love is what's written on the card. Stay true to yourself. Give yourself that love and nurture yourself. Be more gentle with yourself. Don't be so harsh or critical if things don't go your way. There's lots of, there's more opportunities out there. And then we have speeches and speaking. Speak into existence what it is that you would like to see or have happen. Kind of focus on manifestation and focus on what you have now and bringing more of that in if that is what you so desire, to have this soulmate relationship come in and help you out. And also speaking things into existence is another key trait for this. If you are able to kind of hone that skill with speaking things into existence and manifestation, you are definitely on the right track and the right path. And everything should fall into place after that. But like I said, it's never always going to be to a T. It's going to be what's for your greatest and highest good at that moment in time. So these are your messages. I do hope that they resonated and that they do help you. And that you are able to finally meet up with this soulmate from another lifetime. And to be able to be happy and blissfully in love. So, till next video, I will see you guys later. Thanks so much for checking me out and for liking and subscribing to my channel. Love yous. Have a blessed one. Alrighty, so for my loves who chose pile number 3, let's get into this. The first two piles were more like a lot of guidance more than experience and signs, but there was some experience and there was some signs in there, so let's see what you guys have and see what we can get for you, because I also have a lot more other cards to go through. So for your reading, we have release, purity, intention, adventure, wheel of life, gratitude, Archangel Michael, and a nurturing heart, mother. So with this, I'm going to start off with this card, the nurturing heart card. I feel like for a lot of you out there, you've been doing a lot of self-care, a lot of nurturing. And that's another sign with kind of being able to finally release and hold pure intentions for exactly what it is that you would like to bring into your life right now with this transformation, with the adventure card, because I'm really attracted to the butterflies. So for me, that's transformation. And with the Eiffel Tower, I feel like you guys have been trying to build firmer foundations for your lives and try and get a little bit more grounded and to be able to remain in alignment with gratitude and staying in the now. And knowing that we also have Archangel Michael here, who has been helping and assisting a lot of you with the strength and giving you guys that extra boost and that extra strength in order to stay in this alignment. And they are pretty much really applauding you in this reading for doing all of that. So this reading so far seems really, really great, which I'm really happy for. And then we have express your inner truth. Your creative work shines brightest when it reflects your genuine feelings and thoughts. I'm like, if I can speak tonight, that would be great. But anyways, speaking your truth, putting your intentions out there and saying exactly what it is you want, knowing exactly what it is you want, and having that pure intention, that pure driven heart, that pure driven soul to bring this soulmate in for you. And then we have the watch card. Watch for a miracle. Coincidences are divinely inspired moments designed to remind us that a higher power is guiding our lives. I'm like, I can't read tonight for the life of me. I'm like, I'm trying my best, but it ain't coming out. But anyways, they're asking you to look for signs and synchronicities a little bit more, because I feel like a lot of you have been noticing them, but I feel like there's something that you're missing is what I'm getting. And some of you are also holding on to some things that might be holding you back. So they're asking you to release whatever no longer serves you. So for the next card we have on your own terms. She wanted a really long time to be saved. She waited a really long time to be saved until one day she decided to save herself. It was a very good day. That's what the card reads. I'm like, yeah, I want to be saved. So that's probably why I said want, but I don't really need to be saved. I'm just saying. So if you're just waiting for that soulmate to come in, which I know some of you are, they are coming. I know it's just taking time, but this time, the time that it's taking right now is what's helping you put yourself into that alignment. It's what's helping prepare you to get you ready. And all those signs and synchronicities that are coming in for you are just all the little steps and signs that are a reassurance for you that they are coming. And that this time by yourself, or if you are in another current relationship that's kind of shitty or sucky, and you're kind of just hoping for a Prince Charming to come and save you and, sweep you off your feet for some of you, this is a time of self-discovery and transformation. This is a time that's kind of putting you, like I had said, back into direct alignment and setting those pure intentions for exactly knowing what it is that you want and releasing what no longer serves you. And then we have journaling. Consistently writing about your feelings and activities stirs creative ideas and builds your confidence as a writer. So if you take and write down in a manifestation journal, it can also help you to discover exactly where it is that what your intentions are, what it is that you want, and have the most purest and highest intentions so that you can actually set those plans into motion and ask for the guidance to help you put those into alignment for you, if that is what is for your greatest and highest good, to help bring in this divine soul partner. We also have the faith card. This card kept wanting to pop up every single time I was shuffling, and then it finally fell out of the deck when I was shuffling for this. Have faith. Every event we experience and every person we meet has been put in our path for a reason. So, this next divine soul partner, soulmate, or the one that's coming in for you is there for a reason. They're there to help you learn for the rest of the way in the rest of your journey, or at least some segment of this journey for you. But they're also asking you to have faith in yourself and to have a little bit higher belief in yourself and higher regards for yourself. And then we have awaken. Keep your eyes open. When we decide to live a more conscious life, we see signs of grace everywhere. There are signs and synchronicities everywhere. You just have to be a little bit more in the present moment and kind of keep your eyes open, but also don't look for them too hard, because you'll kind of get yourself confused and in a tizzy, thinking every little thing is a sign when it's probably not. And some of those signs could actually lead you astray because they could be false, because you're kind of hoping and waiting and looking for something at every twist and turn, and that's what gets you confused and turned around. So all of those signs and synchronicities aren't always the signs that are right before the one. They are signs and synchronicities for other events in your life as well to come in and take place, as well as kind of putting you in the right place and right time for this person to come in. And then we have deception. So with the deception card, I feel like that goes with the signs and synchronicities and the awaken card, because they want you to be able to discern which are the real synchronicities and which ones are the false ones that kind of play with your emotions and your mental state and kind of like wreak a little bit of havoc sometimes, because it's kind of like a test of your own mentality, and it's the egoic mind getting in the way, stirring up chaos, because we all want things so badly that sometimes we get a little bit distracted. And then we have unrequited love. So for those of you who are in a relationship, I feel like it's kind of a one-sided thing, and that the other person does not feel the same as you do, or you no longer feel the same way for them. So it has become kind of a one-sided relationship that you need to free yourself from and release from. I know that's probably a specific message for somebody out there that's watching this, so take it as it resonates. We have getting to know each other. When this person comes in, you will be getting to know each other all over again and seeing yourselves as kind of like a mirror of each other and the things that you still need to work on and heal. But you will be working together in tandem in order to have these things be able to be healed and be able to move on and move closer together. And you will also be getting to know each other yourselves, not each other, sorry. You'll also be getting to know yourselves as well during this time. Because the better you know yourself, the more it is that you know what you want, and the more you are able to recognize that in another person for your divine counterpart. Everyone has value. Everyone and every single person that you meet has a lesson to teach you, just as much as you have a lesson to teach them. Everyone is here in your life for a reason, just as much as you are in theirs for a reason. That is what the message of this card is giving me. And then we have Magdalene. You are stronger than you think. During this test of time, during the waiting period for this new soulmate to come in, you are learning and growing. We are always learning and growing consistently. So that is what I'm getting from this card. But they also want you to remember that you have that inner strength to get through anything and everything, because these experiences that are coming into your life are not ones that, you won't be able to handle. They are ones that you will be able to handle and that you kind of basically signed up for before coming into existence on this planet. And then we have confidence in your creations. Trust in the power of God's creativity, which is being manifested through you. So, everything that you are kind of going through is happening for you, not to you, is what I'm getting with this card. These are the things that you are calling in, the lessons that you are learning, and the lessons you are asking for, whether consciously or subconsciously. this is what's happening. And these are what's getting you prepared for that next step, that final soulmate relationship, and putting you back in order as well with getting grounded. And then we have death is an illusion. So with this card, I feel like you guys have basically transcended through time, life after life after life, waiting for this person and also meeting up with them in each time period and each life that you've kind of lived in with reincarnation. So death is only an illusion. You are always together. You are always basically one in spirit and in mind, body, and soul. It just takes a little while to come back together. That's all it is. And it just takes a little while to recognize them, but eventually you will recognize them, is what I get with this. So, these are your messages. I do hope that you enjoyed this video and that something resonated for some of you out there. If not all of it, that's really awesome if it did. But remember to take what resonates and leave the rest. If it did not resonate completely with you and you would like to book a personal reading perhaps, that information will be down below in the description box for your convenience to get a hold of me. Other than that, I will see you guys next video. Thanks so much for liking and checking me out and for subscribing to my channel if you're new here. Know that I love you and have a blessed one.
I'm dreaming.